So, it's Christmas, almost. It's Christmas week. And this week, I don't plan on doing much work, at least I don't plan on doing much work. I plan on doing Christmas stuff. So I'm going to be wrapping presents and, cooking and baking and all the things that happen to make Christmas just that much more special than other days. Let's see. I am going to be doing a little bit of writing. I shouldn't say so I'm not going to be doing zero work. It's just not as much as usual, which is fine. I'll look at this as basically a vacation week. That'll be fun. And yeah, mostly just taking it easy and not pushing too hard, which is not really different from last week. But we're not going to go into that right now. So yeah, that's it for my little what's happening this week. And seriously, I can't get those to stay up. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it doesn't want to stay up. So, fuck it. I'm going to leave it for right now. Decorating. That's the other thing that I'm going to be doing this week, because I haven't really decorated the rest of my apartment. I just did my bookshelves and a little bit of the rest of it around here, but I want to give it a really good scrubbing before I decorate, because there's nothing worse than decorations on top of grossness. I say grossness, it's dust. Dust is gross, though. I don't like dust. No dust. Anyway, so that's it for this week. Did another? I have a second bookshelf, and yeah, the lights have decided that they want to F around with that too. Actually, you know what? When I'm done decorating, I will do a full tour of my decorations, whichever ones survive the freaking Hunger Games of Gravity. But whatever does, I'll show. Anyway, I should probably show the bookshelves now before they fall apart completely. In a second, they're just going to be a pile of rubble lit on the ground with books. Books and rubble and lights. Just a big pile on the floor. Whatever. Anyway, so I've already explained what I'm doing this week. Mostly this is just me just blabbing and jibber-jabbering about jibber-jabber. So yeah, I'm going to click off now. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, all holidays. And yeah, I will check back in later. Bye. Oh my gosh, I crack myself up. I'm probably the only one I crack up, but I don't care. Because if I laugh, that's what matters. Anyway, bye. Yeah, I haven't been feeling particularly well the last couple days. So Christmas prep has been very, very slow. And that's also the reason I haven't been checking in. It is, as I like to call it when I was a kid, Christmas Eve Eve. So yeah, it's the 23rd. I'm still working on getting all of my Christmas prep done. And I don't know, just trying to feel better, because it's been kind of icky feeling. It's like, I know it's not the Rona again, so there's that. I'm happy about that. But it's just this general ick feeling. So, yeah. But I will actually finish my Christmas prep, and I will be showing it, and it will be cute It'll be so cute because I've got it designed in my head and it's going to be so cute. I just need to get the energy to do it. But not right now because now I got to get the energy to go shopping for Christmas dinner. I swear I'm always talking about dinner on here. Christmas dinner, cooking dinner, not wanting to cook dinner, things like that. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to turn the camera on for a second and remember that I'm a person. So, time to go. Okay. Why are you looking the wrong way? What the heck? Dude. Dude. Why are you glaring at my lamb? Hi! Happy New Year! And, oh, isn't it a wonderful new year? It's not 2020, so everything is wonderful right now. And here's to hoping that 2021 will not be the dumpster fire that 2020 was. So, to ensure that professionally my 2021 will be fantastic, I have 4 goals. Goal number 1, I'm going to finish the manuscripts that I've been working on, the series of short stories with the horror short stories. You know which ones I'm talking about. I've been talking about them for several months now. I'm going to finish those because I love them and they're fun and they're creepy and I love it. And I like scaring myself. And if I like scaring myself, I'm hoping that'll scare other people too and that they'll love it also. Goal number 2 is I'm going to work on and finish a manuscript and have it polished enough to send out to query, which I know is not something I've ever mentioned before, but I do want to try getting this particular duology. I want to see about getting it traditionally published. I think it would do better with a set of professional eyes on it, with the concentrated effort that I think a team can put behind it. And then also it would be kind of cool to see it with just the kind of care that I can't personally put into it. You know, I don't know if I'm making sense, but I want to see about getting this particular duology. It might become a trilogy. I'm not sure at this point, but I want to see if I can get it professionally published instead of independently published. So I'm going to query it, which makes me incredibly nervous because I don't do well with rejection. Okay, I don't really have an issue with rejection. I went through theater. You get rejected all the time. Yeah, I spent most of my acting career getting rejected, so it's not really that big of a deal. And at least this time it's rejection that I can fix and not you're too short, you're too dark, you're too heavy, you're just not quite right. And I'm like, how can I fix not quite right? How is that a thing that I can fix? I can't. I'm just not it. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, not it. So, that is two. Two of my 4 goals. So, goal number 3 is I'm going to write at least 3,000 words a week. So that's my bare minimum of what I'm going to write. So that would be 12,000 words a month at least, which I think is pretty good. I'm like, it's not going to get me to wordy. I'm like, I'm not going to even come close to that. 1 million words a year, not going to happen. But 124,000, I can do that. Yes, I did just do that math in my head. Boom, take that. So, yeah, I got it right. I had to make sure I got that right, but I did. Okay, so there's that. There's the manuscript to have queried, which I just got nervous about again. And then there is, of course, the one that I'm working on. And my final goal is one that I've reached before, but I'm going to put it out there again because I like it, and also, well, mostly because I like winning. That's pretty much it. But my goal number 4 is to win Nano this year. I didn't win it last year. You all know why. I switched stories and I wasn't invested in the first one, and then the second one, it just turned into a show. It turned into a massive shit show. So I plan on actually doing Preptober. I got it right this time because last time I kept on saying Preptember for some reason. I don't know why. But I kept saying Preptember. That ain't a thing. Preptember ain't a thing. Preptober. I'm going to actually commit to doing Preptober this year and actually being ready for Nano in October, in November, and actually winning Nano. I'm going to do it this year. I've done it a few times before, but those were stories that I had had in my mind for so long. Well, except for one of them. There was one that I came up with like on the spot because I'm stubborn, and I saw somewhere that superhero stories don't do well, and I was like, well, fuck that. I'm going to write a superhero story and tell me that it's not going to be good. Tell me it ain't good. Okay? Try it. Try telling me it ain't good. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay. But it doesn't matter. I was stubborn, and I was going to write that superhero story. Again, wasn't that great, but I wrote it and I won Nano with it. Because pretty much don't tell me I can't do something, because I'm gonna find a way to do it anyway. So, except I couldn't make it good. Moving on, those are my 4 goals. So what am I doing this particular week? Well, right now I'm actually working on getting all of my planners together. That is a life goal for this year, is to stay more organized. And I found that planners really, really helped me with that. I had a I had a planner last year. I showed you how I used it. But I really like using planners. And I thought to myself, we're going to try doing multiple planners this year. And we're going to see if that helps us stay just a little more organized and a little more on top of shit. Or it's going to be overwhelming and I'm going to quit in a month. I don't know. But I'm going to at least have one planner that I use throughout the year. And that's going to be my work planner. That one will be a constant. I will be constantly using my work planner. However, my personal planner, that's also one I'm going to be using on a regular basis. But I have, fitness, goal trackers, and fitness tracker, goal tracker, gratitude, and is that it? No, I have like 2 more, which sounds insane now that I'm saying it out loud, but they actually all serve their own purpose. So it's not as crazy as it seems. It seems like lunacy, but it's not. It is not lunacy. It's just slightly crazy. Slightly. Just a little bit. Just a little bitty bit. But enough to actually work with. So I don't remember where I was going with this, but, oh, what I'm doing with this week, which obviously was not writing a script for this. Otherwise, I'd be done right now and I wouldn't be blabbing. So, I am currently working on getting all of my planners together so that they all serve their purposes, and serve them well. And also, of course, getting my 3,000 words in, because, yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Not really. And what else? Catching up on vlogs, because I'm very behind again. Still, again, like I ever caught up. Girl, quit playing. You never caught up. Anyway. But I am going to catch up on my vlogs. So, those are my 4 goals coming into this next year. And then also to improve my vlogs, but that's a YouTube goal, not a writing goal, and I was sticking to writing goals. So, those are my 4 writing goals. Manuscript, words, and nano. Anyway, I'm going to go and actually get to work like I actually have things to do. So why are you still talking to me? Okay? Quit blabbing in my ear. I got shit to do. I'm a busy woman. So go. Go now. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the camera. Bye. I know that was incredibly insane sounding. Either way, bye. Oh, it is Tuesday, and I am still working on all of my planning and putting things together and getting ready for this year. So I ran across this video on a channel called Heart Breathings, which, interesting name. I find it very interesting. Anyway, I ran across a video on there where the host, whose name I don't remember because I suck with names. Anyway, she is going through her method of setting up a writing schedule. So, of course, I'm interested. I need to be on top of things. That is my goal for this year. That is my focus for this year, is to be on top of my shit. So, to stay on top of my shit, I am scheduling the hell out of everything. So, I have all of my planners, which I talked about earlier, yesterday. It's earlier for you, yesterday for me. And then there's this with the writing schedule, and I think that that's going to help out a lot because it's giving me a much more realistic view of how long it takes me to do things. So, that's my focus for the rest of the day, for the next half hour, and then I have to go make dinner. Don't make that into a drinking game because, well, I guess it's only once every video or twice every video, so I guess you could and just get lightly toasted. Anyway, this is why I say people under 21 should not be watching my videos. I mean, seriously, this is not a good idea. Don't pay attention to me, kids. Don't drink underage. Once you're of age, go for it. I threw myself off with that little announcement. My little service, what's it called? Public service announcement. Threw myself off with that one. Anyway, setting up my stuff for the rest of the day. I swear too much, I need to stop. Setting up my stuff for the rest of the year and taking the rest of the day to do that. Then tomorrow I'll be back on to actually producing. And that's what's going on. And that's the tea. Is it tea? It is for me. I'm just going to go because I'm making less and less sense as I talk. So, is that weird for me? No. However, I'm not going to want to edit this. I'm going to be like, bitch, what is wrong with you? Why were you rambling for this long? See, and I'm doing it again. So I'm going to go now. Okay. Bye. Today is January 6th. And I would have gotten work done today if it wasn't for the bullshit happening at our nation's capital. So I've been distracted by that since, well, since it started, actually, pretty much. I got a call from my dad asking if I had seen what was going on. I was like, no. Then I was like, well, I'm not going to turn the TV on because I don't want to get sucked into this. Then it got really bad. And I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. And I've been transfixed by it since then. And transfix seems like the wrong word to use in this case. It's not so much like, oh, I just can't look away. No, transfix feels like the right word, but it feels so whimsical. You know, that feels like a very whimsical phrase, transfixed. But I've been glued to my TV since then, and also my phone, because it's been calls back and forth with people who also, like me, cannot believe this shit. Anyway, so I didn't get any work done for reasons. Big reasons. Anyway. Yeah. And it's still going on. So I kind of want to keep track of it. Kind of don't. But I'm going to. Because, you know, you got to know what's going on in your country. Even when it's bullshit and they need to go the fuck home. As a matter of fact, why is the response so freaking just blasé? It's just, oh, we're just gonna slowly ask them to leave, basically, and let them wander away. Where is the same energy that was had for Black Lives Matter protests and well, pretty much every Black Lives Matter protest? You know, let's just go there because that seems like the most relevant type of protest that's been going on. And yeah, where's the same energy? Don't got it? You don't got it? You don't got that kind of smoke for them? Huh? Is that it? Anyway. Anyway. So I didn't get any work done because of all of that. And I'm going to try again tomorrow. Okay. Let's hope the bullshit stops because I really need to get to work, and I have a life to attend to, and it shouldn't involve a fucking coup. Yeah. Okay, that's enough for now. Okay, bye. Okay, so it is Friday, and I'm tired, in case you didn't notice from the red eyes. I've been sleeping like crap lately, and I feel like you should know this. Experience it with me. Look deep into my oculars. Anyway, so yes, I'm tired. It's been a long week, and I did get stuff done. I got some writing done. I finished up all of my trackers. I feel like that's all that I did, but it feels like a lot because that was a lot of things to set up for this year. So I did all that, and next week should be nice and breezy. Yes, I did do a little dance with it, because that's how breezy it's going to be. Ooh. Anyway, so that's what's happening. That's what happened this week. And what's happening next week is I will be working more on getting the manuscript for the Marietta Green project done. And I will actually be working on a better title because I don't even like that title. I think it's terrible. Well, it's not terrible, but it doesn't really fit the genre. Doesn't really fit doesn't fit the rest of the story. So I'm working on something else. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I will find a new title. Anyway, that was this week. That is next week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to get to making making dinner now. Yeah, clock how many times I've said that this week. Anyway, going to go do that. And yeah, maybe get some more work done. Okay, I will see you next week. Bye. No, seriously. Bye. Note to self, keep this lipstick. This is gorgeous. You love this lipstick? Anyway, get to work.